thanks everybody for being here. Hopefully we can address some of the questions that you have, and hopefully this event will not only give you information, but hopefully it'll get you excited about possibly joining us at Ursuline College. The background that you see on this lovely screen is actually Ursuline. So if you haven't come to visit us or haven't been there in a while, this is taken back when we had snow. Luckily, it's not like that now. But I thought it was such a beautiful shot of Ursuline now that, you know, we're open. We've been reopened since June the 8th, and taking students, welcoming them onto campus for tours and one-on-one sessions. So keep that in mind. Come visit us, even though we do offer online programs and so forth, as well as face-to-face. But tonight, it's all about veterans and how we can help veterans and active duty service members use their tuition benefits, as well as how to get credit, college credit for your training, which is so important. So without further ado, before I introduce myself properly and my other co-host tonight, Ursuline College is a small liberal arts college founded in 1871. We're primarily a women's college, but we do have men because we do have the adult accelerated program. We also have graduate programs. We are a women's institution, and we take great pride in that because we want to empower women and men, of course, to go out and make their world more, like my virtual mural says. Who is joining us tonight, you might ask? Well, let me go ahead and introduce everybody to our panelists. So I am Kate Teichman. I'm an admission counselor. Our one attendee knows me a little bit. We chatted a while back. And so I handle all of the adult accelerated programs, but I can help with any other questions, any other programs as well. My other panelist tonight is a man of many talents and hats. I have Larry Pope, whose official title is Veterans Recruitment Coordinator, but what he does for us at Ursuline is so much more than that. And we are the two folks that will be kind of leading this event tonight. And so, you know, enough of me talking. I'm going to hand it over to my esteemed co-host, Larry, to give some further insights about what we can do for you at Ursuline College. Larry.
Thank you, Kate, esteemed colleague. Again, I'm thrilled to be here and thrilled to have an opportunity to talk to veterans and military students. And as some of you all may not know, we've recently, well, within the last year, we've also added Army and Air Force ROTC. So for those of you all who have seniors or juniors in high school, considering military possibly as an occupation, we do have Army and Air Force ROTC at Ursuline as well. So it's a great way to further your career and earn monies through their scholarship programs to pay for college. So my background, I spent 8 years in the Marine Corps, Marine Corps Reserves back in the 90s. It wasn't until my 40s when I decided, you know, I think I'll go and complete my education. I've been to several universities to include Cleveland State, University of Cincinnati, and others. And there was a veteran, a young man who was attending Ursuline College, who told me about the Ursuline College Accelerated Program and piqued my interest. I went and met with a admissions counselor, similar to Kate's position. And just, you know, being there and being looked at as an individual, not a number, and then walking me through the admissions process, I knew immediately that it would be a good fit for me. So I love the accelerated program because as a veteran, most of us know we're forced to learn at a very fast pace. And so with the accelerated program, the courses are 5-week courses for the most part. and which allows you to complete your degree program in less than it would take in a traditional program at typical colleges. So that's kind of my story. While I was at Ursuline, I befriended several veterans, and we kind of formed our own kind of veterans group where we supported each other. And that's now developed into our Veterans Initiative, where we now have a Student Veterans of America chapter on campus. And again, I mentioned ROTCs, as well as we have a great relationship with our local military recruiters, the National Guard, and some of the other area schools that offer similar programs. So that's just a bit about me. We do have a team. We have a dedicated team at Ursuline to assist you with the admissions process. We have Leah, who's the qualifying individual for the college. She will evaluate each veteran to determine the level of benefits available to you. Then Kate, of course, is on the admission side. One of the wonderful things that we're able to do is look at your military service and provide an equivalency towards college credits. And that's, I know, Kate, you do some of that, and then we have Sister
Virginia.
Virginia, yes, yeah, Sister. I was going to say Sister Vicky, Sister Virginia,
Yeah.
that also helps in that capacity. So, but yeah, so we have a ton of resources there. But I think the real value for Ursuline, other than the beautiful campus, is just the people. People like Kate and myself, we're there to help you be successful and assist you throughout the process, not just during admissions, but as you progress through the programs. So we're there to assist.
And so what that process usually looks like, from an admission side, it doesn't really have to be even somebody that has to be actually an applicant. So even if you're just kind of looking, feeling us out, looking at a bunch of different schools, this is applicable not just for UCAP, the Adult Accelerated Program. This is also applicable for somebody that is looking to transfer to Ursuline, possibly from another institution. And even, if you're a high school student, let's say, and you're using a parent's military benefits and so forth, we do something preliminarily, especially more for transfer students, the adult program. We do something called a preliminary degree audit. And so we do that not only configures what will come in based on your previous courses that you've taken at a college and so forth, but we can also try to work with you to get you not only the courses that'll come over, but then also to let you know what credit hours you would get based on your training, your previous military training. And we're actually working on, trying to make that a little bit more streamlined. There's not really a machine, so to speak, where you plug in certain things and then it spits out, based on how many years, this is how. So we're not quite there yet, but we're making it a little bit more easier for students to know that, at least preliminarily, without even applying. What really is it going to take based on you having, let's say, 30, 40 credit hours coming in from college, but then in addition to that, how many extra credit hours you can have that would go towards your degree of military training. So that is something that, we want to make sure that, you get not only college credit, but also credit for, and even life experience, portfolio, military training, for you to get credit for that, because that's life experience. So I just wanted to put that plug out there.
No, thanks, Kate. No, that's awesome. Additionally, I know, there are a lot of veterans that have concerns about higher education and concerns about, the campus environment. And I'll tell you from experience, that's never really been an issue for me. Ursuline College is situated in Pepper Pike, so it's a beautiful, quiet, serene campus. Parking's never an issue. And you have faculty that have life experience. And so they do a great job of helping prepare us, for completion of our degree programs.
This is my information. I've also included Larry's on there as well. But for anybody that's here that, wants to connect with me or to Larry, this is our info as well, so that you can reach out to us. We're all gradually coming back full-time to campus. So we're all working remote, checking emails. So if we can't get you the answer right away, we'll do our hardest to get you the answer, and hopefully it'll be value added for you as well. So there's our info. It is, I don't mean to cut anybody off short, but it is 7, and I want to be mindful of everyone's time. Any last questions that we might just touch on briefly? But I would recommend, after the event, to just reach out to us with any other questions. I know we gave you a lot of information tonight, and we don't want to overwhelm anybody. So, if there's anything lastly that we can, touch on, but if this sounds like, something we can make a, not just a one-off event, I'd be up for doing this in more in depth. Larry, what about you?
Oh, definitely. And just the last thing for me, beyond, it being our responsibilities and our current positions with the college, Kate and I are both alum. So we've been through the admissions process. We've been in the classrooms at Ursuline. We have firsthand knowledge of what it means to be an Ursuline student. So, and I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't believe in it.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for joining us this evening. This event was recorded, so when it is finalized, it's going to be posted on the YouTube channel. I'll make sure to send you all the link. I hope we gave enough information to all of you that have joined us, but again, you have a way to contact us. I hope you will continue to explore Ursuline and all of our programs so you can make your world more. I appreciate Larry. Thank you so much for joining me tonight virtually. We will see. That's what we aim for. We want to make things a blast. So thank you everybody for coming tonight, and we will talk soon. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.